Well, hello, and hello. Big Area Phil, another edition of Dude, What the Fuck? And yes, we have to ask another dude, I think. What the fuck? Pride Month is coming up, guys. Are you ready? This used to be a very small thing that a very small group of people used to celebrate, but now it's... I mean, they can't even wait for the goddamn month to start until the propaganda starts coming out. And more we have these teachers that should not be teachers, okay? Who hires these people? All they do is push the agenda. They don't teach kids how to add. They don't teach kids how to subtract. They don't teach kids how to read. They certainly don't teach kids how to think for themselves. Oh, God, no, that ain't going to help their cause. But they are very, very quick to push the propaganda. I mean, it's pretty much what public school has always been about, one way or another. But now it's just fucking perverse. And remember the Disney creeper? Every teacher has now become the Disney creeper. A case in point, I don't know what school district hired this person, but they just can't help going on TikTok and telling on themselves. And that never used to be okay, but now we just have to. We have to accept this. This is just the way things are now. George Soros said so. If you have kids, and God knows I do not understand why people would even have kids in this day and age. All right? We don't need to repopulate the earth. There's not fucking people. They're trying to kill off people. Why give them some more ammunition, you know? But if you got kids, particularly ones that are about to go into school, preschool, kindergarten, you may want to think twice because we got a bunch of this running around.
Children, but
and
not.
Don't you get ahead of me there, buddy, ma'am. Whatever. This is a preschool teacher, I guess. I don't know the school district, but whoever it is, they need to be protested. As hard as you like to protest about Palestine and all the other nonsense that really has no effect on your life whatsoever, this kind of shit, if you have kids, perhaps does. But these coked up weirdos just can't stop telling you how great being trans is and how great pronouns are and how anxious they are to teach your kids about these things. And certainly nothing about addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Division, yes. Not the kind of division they used to teach. Inclusivity. God, yeah. And they all talk like they're on crack, and they all sound dumb as a ton of bricks. Okay. And there, the proper wardrobe is the big old granny glasses. I don't know, George Soros is a huge fan of granny glasses, but they all have them on, don't they? All right, here we go.
If you want to know what it's like to be trans and work with children, but...
Stop right there. If you want to know what it's like being trans and working with children, that should already be a red flag, okay? Put your dick away, sir. Put your dick away.
Work with children, but not pass as the gender you identify with.
Oh, God. Lay off the cocaine, okay? Lay off the fucking cocaine. I mean, listen, I always thought that teachers that insisted on working with very young kids are already weirdos as it is. They don't even hide it. They don't even hide it.
Let me tell you. I work with preschool age children, about 3 to 4 years old. I guess my boss sent out an email to the staff. And
What is this shit? Who talks doing all this? Sit on your hands or something, will you please? And slow the fuck down. God damn. Fentanyl and crack and God knows what else is going on in there.
the parents of my room, letting them know that I'm trans and what pronouns I
Yeah, you don't have to let them know you're trans. One good look will tell you.
identify with and stuff. My coworker is great.
And stuff. Yeah, you don't sound like a complete moron at all.
She has never misgendered me. And when I'm in different rooms...
Misgendered me. Oh, yeah, 10 years ago, there's no such thing as misgendering. And then Soros Incorporated said, hey, here's a new way to divide people, gang. Get used to it.
Some of the kids will ask me, like, are you a boy or a girl? Because my hair is kind of like a mid-length, but it's sort of...
You got a Meg Griffin hat on. Again, what I tell you about people that wear beanies and hoodies indoors or where it's hot out, not to be trusted.
Enough that it applies to the kids' logic of, like, boys have short hair and girls have long hair kind of thing. On my first day in the room...
I could not stand being in the same room with somebody who sounds like this and talks at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Jesus Christ. All the old cartoons have come to life. Every time Bugs Bunny dressed in drag, that's who's teaching our classes now.
One of the kids asked me how I'm a boy if I have...
Nobody asked you anything. They probably ran home and said, Mommy, there's a fucking weirdo teaching our class. We want to do something about it.
This thing. And then she pointed at, like, her nose where my piercing is.
Teachers... I don't remember teachers being able to have nose rings and shit. Again, all the qualifications have gone out the window. Same as our military. I almost wanted to do there was a military story I almost wanted to do about, there was a letter from the Secretary of the Air Force, I believe, or Secretary of Defense, about DEI and Pride Month is coming up and we need to prepare. You need to prepare for war, not for fucking Pride Month.
I've actually had kids correct other kids on my pronouns, saying that he's not a she, he's a boy. I'm like, correct other kids? It's so cute.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, they're all gonna be dumb as fuck, but they're so cute because I'm grooming them. I love grooming the kids. That's why I took this job. Again, anybody who hired these people should be not only fired, but arrested. And, again, if you're a parent, God knows why you are nowadays. If you're a parent, you got a kid in fucking public school, get them the fuck out. And don't listen to these liberal lunatics that say, you should have no school choice. You should let us teach you the LGBTQDEI. No, fuck you. Nope. I'll teach them in the garage. I can't do any worse.
I've seen parents correct their kids too. The other day I was leaving work at the same time as one of the kids, and...
No parents are on board with this shit, okay? Except for, the couple down the street, the lesbian couple, or the gay guys with the pride flag out all year round. No, yeah, the majority of parents, if they saw what was going on there, they would not only take their kids out of that school, they would fucking knock the school down.
She was talking about me to her mom, and she was like, yeah, like... No, but...
Yeah, again, a teacher's assistant, what says a teacher should be hired if they say like, whatever. If they sound like that, you should not be a fucking teacher!
She doesn't, whatever. And then the mom was like, yeah, like, he doesn't do whatever. And, like...
Is it any wonder why everybody is dumb as a fucking bag of rocks now? Jesus Christ, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse, which is exactly how they want. Dumb people are easier to control. Religion has taught us that for a long fucking time.
Kept talking, and I was like, that's just so nice. No one's made it like an issue. They're still like having these conversations, which is literally the sweetest thing ever. I'm like,
shut up, Meg. All I can see is shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. If that was a pig fucking beanie, I would lose it. So Peter Griffin needs a fart on her head, its head immediately.
On one of my first days, one of the parents dropped off her daughter, and she...
One of the clients? One of the clients? Is that what they call parents now? One of the clients dropped off their fucking daughter? Are you fucking kidding me?
To having these conversations, which is literally the sweetest thing ever. On one of my first days, one of the parents dropped off...
One of my whatever, first days, you're a fucking retard! How the fuck are these people teachers? Again, coordinated effort, dumbed down society, especially American society, which is already kind of shaky as it is, make that even dumber so nobody can think for themselves and everybody waves pride flags or Palestinian flags they're going to mix them both. There's going to be a pride Palestinian flag this year. I'll bet you fucking anything. They're going to add the Palestinian colors to the pride flag in that ever-growing triangle that's going on that thing.
Her daughter, and she asked me if her daughter had called me a girl the day before, because apparently, I guess, she had told her mom that, and I was like, no, they just call me my name, because we're usually talking to each other, and she was like, I'm sorry if, she called you a girl, we have a lot of books. Oh my, yeah, I'm sure the parent was concerned, not what her daughter was learning in that school, but that she might have misgendered you. Yeah, this is such horse shit, okay? None of this happened, okay? If the parents knew what was going on, you would be out on your ass. Or you should be out on your ass. Most likely you'd probably be promoted. At home, and I was like, that's so nice. She didn't have to, but she did.
God. I feel dumber forever watching that, and I'm sure you will too. But this is what's going on. This is what they are hiring to teach your fucking kids. Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking great? Why? Why are you racing out? Why are you rushing out to have kids? First of all, number one. Number two, don't even think about putting them in a public school. All right? And by the way, I don't think private schools are going to be much better. I mean, all the education system has been taken over, okay? The military, the education system, and the government has all been taken over by complete and total weirdos, okay? Because they are trying to destroy this country from within. And it's working. And it's working. We have a couple of old globalist geezers to thank for it. George Soros being one of them, Klaus Schwab being another one of them. And there's a bit of a list of them, but we don't have time to get into that right now. All right. And by the way, if you want something, if you ever see George Soros' son, George Soros is about 100,000 years old. He's ready to kick the bucket any fucking time, like Biden is. His son is even crazier and geekier than his son. Looks like a total beta male cuck with the big glasses and everything. And he's ready to take charge. I would not be surprised if they run his ass for president sooner or later. You watch out for that fucking fun stuff. But while those maniacs are in charge of the world for some reason, you're going to see a lot more of this going on. Yeah, you're going to have a lot more of that and a lot less smart kids who are able to think for themselves, which is exactly what they want. People that are easy to control, when they can push the next pandemic that they're working on, and tell you to stay home and put out the little 6. Watch, it won't be 6 foot this time distance. It'll be 10 foot. Watch, it'll keep increasing every fucking time. They're planning some shit. All right, this is an election year. They are planning some shit. You just fucking watch it. To all of this fucking nonsense, I gotta say, dude. What the fuck? Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Follow me over on Rumble, Big Angerfield Podcast. And make sure to hit that like button over here. Subscribe. And if you have one, hit that notification bell. Then you know when my next shit is popping off. Okay, I will see you again tomorrow for another edition of Dude. What the